The crazy news that they don't want to tell you. This is Coincidental Chaos, and today I'm coming to you with some quick facts. Let's read a book. We return this week with our discussion on Unsettling Truths. This week's topic of focus is relationships.
Not only is it about relationship with Creator, but relationship with each other. I really wrestle with how relationship, by living on the res, relationship with non-natives, with people not living on the res, was broken in some fairly serious ways. You know, by and large, the only people who came to the reservation were those who came to give us charity or to take our picture. Almost no one came for the sake of building a relationship.
The biggest Khan in our nation's history deployed a plan to divide and conquer the population. We refer to this as the Constitution. And while it is often portrayed to be a form of protection for people, it is actually proven to be a tool of exploitation to preserve the supremacy of government and perpetuate political special interests.
Once we got past the questions of what's it like to live there, there was not much to talk about. And largely it was because their major concerns were about entertainment. What are we going to do tonight? What's on television? What sporting events are happening? How are we going to entertain ourselves? And again, our life was centered around survival. Is it going to rain? Do we have enough food? Do we have enough water? Do we need to prepare something else? Do we have enough wood? You know, all these other things. And we were much more concerned about our day-to-day survival. And that made it difficult to just have relationship.
Today's society is structured within a sphere of supervision, with the establishment of several government agencies, departments, and institutions to keep us compliant and contributory to this sick cycle of abuse of authority. They have distracted us with consumables, commodities, and convenience, diminishing collective consciousness and developing a system of dependence and indebtedness by mandating use of their public services and participation in the program of taxation. As Einstein said, everything is relative.
As creation was becoming further and further separated from Creator, they were trying to put in place more and more imperial things, institutions that they could hold on to, that they could cling to, that they could have, rather than a relationship with Creator.
This is the current homepage for whitehouse.gov. The picture shows President Biden at Camp Hale, which was recently deemed a national monument. In his speech, he claims that this place is of cultural and spiritual significance because it is the home of burial sites that are thousands of years old. So why are kids in school still being taught that Columbus discovered America? It is where soldiers were trained to fight in World War II, and it is the birthplace of a $374 billion outdoor sporting industry.
And this is, I think, in our world today, right? This is where we really need to struggle the hardest. And the first point of that struggle is about learning to see the humanity of everybody around us, learning to understand and see everybody as human. Following Jesus is not to aspire towards an elevated existence in the clouds, but to follow him as he crawls along the ground, carrying the cross, headed towards an agonizing death. Now, the challenge with this is he knew that restoring this focus on a relationship instead of on institutions and power and privilege and prosperity would cause tremendous tension.
The unsettling truth of this newly named national monument is that it is symbolic of our dominance over others and serves as a prime example of how the purpose of expanding an empire and the profitability of entertainment has shaped our society, not on ethical principles of truth, honesty, and integrity, but on lies, hearsay, and indoctrination. I wonder, what is it that we are supposed to be building back better?
Again, they are expecting a restoration, not of their original relationship with God. They are expecting a restoration of the height of their imperial prominence.
Are you ready to open your eyes? Like and share this video for your chance to win a copy of Unsettling Truths, autographed by Mark Charles. Be sure to hit that follow button. All winners will be contacted via message. Well, I guess that cat's out of the bag. Follow me for more quick facts with Coincidental Chaos.